Hi, I hope you're having an amazing day. So today I'm going to briefly talk to you about the change in narrative, the shift in the what is being talked about in regards to the twin flame, soulmate, and now we're into the divine partners, which is fantastic because that shows me that the changes are being made. Now, let's talk about this because if you, I think, look at one of my videos, I talk about where a soulmate and a twin flame comes from. I will reference you back to that video if you feel guided that I would go into detail on where those actually come from. I will do a quick synopsis overview of that right now. But if you want greater detail, look at the video. But there, in essence, is only one twin flame dynamic out there. When God pulled from itself a part of itself to create consciousness, to create the first split in consciousness, which was pulling itself apart, where it created the right hand of God and the left hand of God, it's still attached to God. These are still the flames. This is the only twin flame that there is in existence. There is no others. It didn't happen like that. There's not multiple twin flames. Now, are there multiple soulmates? Yes, absolutely, because from these two twin flames, they actually created life, which were the two firstborn angels, which became the first soulmate pairs. And then from there, they created other soulmate pairs. That's in the angelic realm. That is where all of life, before time even existed, started. Now, the old system, which is polarized, polarity, it is positive and negative, light, dark, all of those things. That old system had the old twin flame and the old soulmate connections, partners. Those have been completely dismantled. Those have been undone at the highest levels where they first started. Not here in the material realm, because nothing happens here in the material realm as far as making those types of changes. It's not possible. It is not possible for a species that's been around for about 10, 15,000 years to create something that's been around before time. It's impossible. But those that have been able to tap in at this level, like myself, have been able to undo this toxic relationship, this toxic partnership, this toxic bond, trauma bond, and say, no, we're not doing that anymore. Now, do you have free will to go back to that type of bonding or stay in that type of bonding? Absolutely. If you want to maintain that soulmate connection, you have the ability to do that. Just understand the dynamic that you are putting yourself in. You're putting yourself in a push-pull, a runner-chaser, an empath narcissist, a toxic environment of positive and negative. If you like negativity and you're okay with that, then okay. Then stay in that. There's no judgment. There's no right or wrong. But that is part of the old system, the old timeline. If you've been watching me for a while, you know when the timeline shift happened because I talked about, actually did a video on this is it's happening and it's happening now. And this is when it happened. So this new shift into this different timeline said, hey, you know what? I'm done with that. You didn't do your job. You were supposed to come here. This is the old. You were supposed to come here and you were supposed to change and we were supposed to build together. Instead, you chose something differently. You chose to go into old patterns, old beliefs. You chose greed and power. So this person, this energy said, you know what? Forget it. This was at the twin flame level. Said, forget it. I'm done. I'm done dealing with this and I'm going to create my own reality, my own way through my own vision. And I'm done with you. And split was made. Split was made all the way down, actually. Then the new timeline was created. A whole new way was created. This way is in the level of divinity, the level of a divine counterpart, divine spouse. Now, in order for that to occur, other energies had to rise up. They had to come up into the ranks in order to meet at that level. And now we're into, if you so choose to go into this new timeline and align with and partner with a divine spouse, a divine partner who is going in the same direction as you, who is a builder, who is positive, who is looking for a way to create with you, to create a dynasty, to create a legacy, to create something in love, not polarity, not division, in love. That's the difference between these two partners. And so that these two partners in the new timeline are now going to create a whole new reality. It's going to create new partners for the rest of the system. It's going to create new children. It's going to create advanced children. It's going to create new systems. It's going to create new ways of doing things. It's going to create advanced beings, advanced systems, infinite options, infinite opportunities, multiverse where you're raising children organically so that they are creating from a creative perspective, from a creator perspective, to where they are instantly manifesting, instantly healing. They are creating their own their own universe within a universe. There's loving parents that are guiding. They're healthy, 100% healed. 100% healed. Not healed, healed. And these two healed parents are now creating healed beings, creator beings. And this new system is going to be beyond anything this planet has ever seen. Some people are going to be on board, very few. Very few are going to be a part of this and get it. Very few. Most people are going to be stuck over here in their limited beliefs, their limited concepts, their limited ideas and thoughts. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. If you want to stay in that system, go right ahead. But these new partners, that's where I'm going. But some of you are going to have a choice if you are at this level. You're going to have a choice where this old partner on the polarized side is going to come back and say, hey, I've changed. Hey, I love you. Hey, I'm sorry for what I did to you, but I do want to be a part of, and I want to build, and I want to create with you. Everything you said is true, and now I want to do that with you. And the only reason why they're coming back, in my opinion, from what I've seen, and it may be different for you, you have discernment. You're going to have to choose what's best for you. Distraction with my son. So you are going to have to choose and practice discernment, because for me, from what I see, what's coming in my perspective, is this energy is only coming back because I have taken back all of my powers, all of my energy, all of my abilities. I've taken back everything from this individual, and now it's stuck in its own energy going, oh shit, without this one, I can't do anything. Which is true for the masculine-feminine dynamic, which is they cannot create on their own, not at a massive level. You cannot create life feminine without a masculine. You need the sperm. You cannot create life masculine without the feminine. You need the egg. Yes, you're powerful within yourselves by self, but it takes the two of you to truly create and build. But if you're trying to deal with an energy that's a destructive energy that only wants or needs you because they themselves are not whole or healed or connected to source and believe that they can create, then they're just going to repeat a cycle with you on the carousel. It's only coming back because it needs something from me, because it can't do it for itself. I don't want to be with that energy. It's not a builder energy. It's going to drag me down. We're going to go back into the same crap I just came out of. No, thank you. I'm choosing something new. Maybe you are too. But this is your choices that you have coming, some of you, where you have a kingdom spouse and an old soulmate / twin flame. So good luck with this. I'm glad to see the narrative is changing, because this is the old system with the soulmate dynamic, and it's toxic. Does it help you heal to some point? Yes, absolutely. But it's at some level, it is a toxic bond that when you pull away from it and you view it, you're like, they never had your best interest in the first place. So I do not subscribe to that at all, which is why I'm glad the verbiage is changing in the consciousness, the conscious here. And I'm seeing it with many different speakers and seers who are getting the downloads, getting the message. For those of us that already knew that and have already been calling in our kingdom spouse and have risen up to that level to where they can meet us, congratulations. It's getting very close to that time for union. Union with a spouse, union with a partner that you're going to build with and recreate something massively beautiful. Everything is going to change this year. 2025 is going to bring in so many changes, and it depends on your level of perspective, whether you're here or here. Yay, positive. Boo, this sucks. You are where you are. There you go. I hope that helps. I hope you have an amazing day. Mwah. Bye.